All right. We are back, ladies and gentlemen. Thank y'all for your patience. Very much appreciate that. And your presence, right? Your presence is a present, whether it's past, present, or future. Very much thank y'all for that. It's a gift, and we do not need the receipt because we ain't returning it, right? Y'all are here. Y'all are ours. Y'all are ours now. Y'all stay here. Y'all a member of the Raw Super Collective. So thank y'all. The new followers, thank y'all. I'm Bored, Weather, Auntie Chris. What's up, Chris? How you feeling? Welcome in. Very much appreciate you. I actually called the tournament for Chris before called Scrub Wars, and it was an amazing event. So shout out to him. Another Guilty Gear Strive tournament. Somebody that likes to throw the good hands, or at the very least watch the good hands being thrown. We are, ladies and gentlemen, if you hit exclamation bracket, officially we have our top 8. Our top 8 competitors of the tournament. Our top 8 has finally been decided, Free. I'm super excited. I'm going to go ahead and break down our winner's side top 8 and then allow you to go ahead and break down who we have on our loser's side top 8, okay?
Bet.
All right. Starting out, our winner's side top 8, and who will be fighting first up, actually, is Mack. Mack is fighting Tsumi, right? Mack is going to be fighting Tsumi, right? So we've seen Tsumi play earlier, and what's interesting about this is a match that I wanted to see beforehand because this is a Kai mirror match, assuming that Tsumi stays with Kai. Tsumi, like I said at the beginning of the tournament, is a jack of all trades, has many options, but that Kai seems to be his best. Can he give Mack a run for his money, who is a known commodity in these tournaments, taking another top 8? Then, of course, also in top 8, we have Cardinal Vlade versus Just Inc., aka Justin, aka Justin K, aka Shiesty, aka that nigga, right? And my man, when I say he's that nigga, he's really that nigga. He puts in a lot of work. That's another Kai putting in all sorts of work, right? But at the same time, he has to go against one of our favorites, a champion in his own right, Super Vlade. Yes, y'all hear it. Super Vlade. That's the important. Come on now. Vlade is great, but it's with that super, Super Vlade. And he is playing with his Leo, right? That DP comes out of nowhere. But, of course, Justin can match that DP. Both of these players are Celestial, have a lot of experience. But I know that Justin, you can see it in his level and his numbers. He has been doing this strive thing for a very long time, so I'm excited to see what's up with that. And then over on our losers bracket side, Free, can you break down the matchups that we have?
All right, so we got Ox versus Blueprint, and both of them have been doing an amazing run. Unfortunately, they did get sent to losers, but they have been clawing their way back up to victory. I cannot wait to see that fight. And then right after, we got Super Kanji and Yato himself, the man without a bedtime. He is staying up for the long haul, cousin.
The long haul. Yeah, I know how that goes. I definitely know how that goes.
Coffee, you are still in this, Yato. Let's go.
Now, what I actually will do, what we're going to do is we're going to run a winner's match, we're going to losers match, we're going to run a winner's match, and we're going to run a losers match, right? And that way that we can get Yato, because it is late where Yato is at. So we're going to try to get Yato in to be able to play as soon as possible. But for right now, we have, as I said before, we have Mack versus Tsumi. Guys, I believe they should already be in the room. That's who we have in the room, right? Is it Mack and Tsumi, or who do we have in the room right now?
Let me double check. We have Mack and Tsumi.
We got Mack and Tsumi. All right, so let's go ahead and look to get started here. Yato coming in a little early. Okay, fine.
It's a little early.
No, but I'm fine with it. I'm fine with it. All right. And you guys can go ahead and get started whenever you are ready. This is top 8 of Until Proven Innocent. We are so happy that this is going down and been as great as it is, no matter what the technical difficulties have been happening. I'm so happy that I have my team beside me. What the hell is going on? Okay, we got camera 2. Where is All right, whatever. I'm so happy that we got the team behind me. This is absolutely amazing. I fucked up. I set my day off on the 17th. Zach, don't worry about it. There will be more events, Zach. I promise you, you will have an opportunity to showcase what you can do. All right, so I don't know what I'm doing versus who. We were talking about this earlier. How are y'all doing this? Who versus... Look at the names. Who versus I don't know what I'm doing. These Kai players be on some other shit. We have Mack and Orange, Tsumi and Blue, though.
Okay, so here's the thing. Technically, Scope is family. That's Anubis' training partner. I have been knowing Scope before this has taken off anything. But that's my sensei, bro. I'm conflicted.
It's Mack, man, and we know what Mack is capable of. I think that this is the interesting thing. As I said earlier, Mack is a known commodity. Tsumi, this is his most impressive tournament run that we've seen from him, and I know that he'd hate for it to end here. I almost got to go with Tsumi in this, just because he is hungrier. I know that he wants this.
Come on, Mack. End this match. Let's go, Mack.
I believe. Wait, time out. Was that Mack? Or was that Tsumi? That was Mack. That was Mack. I got it all wrong. I'm sorry. Tsumi is in orange. Mack is in blue. I get it now. Jesus, my Lord. Okay, when I tell you I've been looking at the wrong thing the whole time.
Bro, Mack, I don't know what I'm doing.
I don't know who's fighting. That's what I don't know.
Well, who is fighting?
Tsumi gets the DP to keep Mack in the corner. I'm sorry, Mack gets the DP to keep Tsumi in the corner.
Oh my God,
Tsumi gets out though. Yeah, the mirror is kicking my ass, boy.
Tsumi, bro.
This mirror is kicking my ass. We did have a Biken in the tournament, unfortunately, Zach. Our Biken, one of our strongest players, was not able to make it due to some fight stick issues. But again, this has been absolutely amazing, so there will be time.
Let's go, Mack. Let's go.
Mack taking out Tsumi there in the first match of the set. Mack has had a hell of a run tonight. Guys, this fucking mirror match, bro. Y'all kicking my ass.
Always.
Y'all got me all discombobulated. Always miscommunicating shit, discombobulating shit, trying to fuck up my peripheral. Y'all got me all fucked up.
Come on, Mack. Take this home. Tsumi, I'm proud of you though, bro. I am.
That's really, I was just about to say, it's really crazy that you like, yo, Mack, let's do this. Like, wait a minute, come on, guy. We are on commentary. We are supposed to remain impartial, sir.
I'm trying to, but come on, Mack.
Oh, Mack tried to do that patented. I'm sorry, Tsumi tried to do that patented Kai dust. Didn't work.
Right to that. Throws him right out of his offense. Nice. Good mix. Mack is back.
The BRC to give him a second. Tsumi knows mechanics. He knows how to play the game.
Oh, definitely does. Tsumi is no slouch. Definitely holding his own against Mack right now. Purple RC.
Manages to get him in the perfect RC off of the stun edge. Okay, tries to meet him air to air with a couple of pokes, doesn't get it. Ooh, that air to air for K though, that jump K, that was strong. And then the patented dust. Doesn't get the full dust combo.
Yeah, I don't know if he thought he was gonna burst, but wasn't seeing
he didn't have burst though. Maybe he mislooked at the thing here.
Perfect.
Oh, he pushed P on him and sends Tsumi to losers bracket. Police.
Perfect.
Police. That was actually a very, very rough one for Tsumi. Mack putting on a dominant performance, letting him know that I does this Kai thing. Tsumi is going to need to adjust. The mirror is always difficult. I got messed up in the mirror, and I wasn't playing. I'd imagine if you're playing in the mirror, it could be maybe even harder. What I'm wondering here is if this is going to send a message here to Tsumi, where when you get into these sort of tournaments, right, his Kai is very, very strong, but in this top 8, there are actually 2 more Kai practitioners, very strong Kai practitioners. He has other things in his arsenal. He may want to switch up and try to get a character that maybe his opponents don't know as well. It's definitely difficult. And the next match in this top 8, as I said, is Yarogami versus. Let me take a look.
No, not 100. I'm sorry.
Yarogami versus Kanji versus 100 was the last one. So Kanji, you are back up. Now the thing about Kanji being back up is I know as soon as he walks into this room, he's gonna drop kick our characters. He's been doing that the whole time, guys. Y'all haven't seen it, but Kanji, every time he walks in, not only does he try to violence the damn opponent, he tries to violence the TOs. What kind of savage are you, man? I'm telling you, man. These Gold Lewis players, no respect for nothing. No respect for nothing. Just, they're like, oh, you're blocking? Yeah, I don't respect that block. I'm still gonna do a dumb amount of damage. That block is a myth. I don't believe in blocks.
Wow.
It's a myth. It's fake. Fake news.
Oh, you're blocking? No, you're not.
Yeah, no, you're not.
No, you're not.
And if you are, you're going to wish you weren't. Get some guard crush off of it, bro. Like, what? The answer is to backdash. Like, that's as easy as it seems. No, it's not. It's definitely rough. We are looking for Kanji. Kanji's on deck, sir. Okay, yeah, I think that's him.
No, that was Tsumi, I think.
No, I think that was because sometimes it says the wrong thing.
Got you.
Wait, time out. Let me actually check, though. Let me check who all is in here. Nah, it says, I'm sorry. It says that what's name is in here right now. Justin. That's definitely not on you just yet, Justin. We're waiting on Kanji. Your match is against Vlade, which is on deck. Which, I mean, he could wait here if he wants to.
Yeah.
But we are waiting on Kanji. And I know Kanji is a contender, so.
What's the lobby code? Kanji needs a lobby code again. Give me a second.
Kanji needs the lobby code again. Okay. You sure you got the proper one? Which one do you got?
Got it.
Do you know which one you got?
What do you mean?
You sure you got the proper lobby code?
Yeah.
The YSV?
Yeah. I'm giving him that one right now.
Okay. Perfect. Sorry, we did run into some issues with the lobby. Let me just make sure that, yeah, I gotta update the lobby code. Command YSV0CB. All right.
There you go.
Boy, my controller be on one, boy. As soon as somebody walk in the room, boy, it be on. They be letting me know. Ain't nobody gonna sneak up on me. I appreciate you for getting in here, Kanji. Wait just a second. Let me make sure that we are spectating. We are spectating, and you are ready to go. Now, that boy got that super tag, so y'all know to watch him. Y'all know what it is. Kanji versus Yarogami, and y'all can get ready whenever he's not here.
What the fuck?
Yeah, we're doing this again.
It happens. Yeah, it happens. Kanji, I don't know what's been going on.
Kanji, can you restart your game for me very quickly? Yado, do the same, by the way. I know you've had to do it before, but just do the same. Let's just do it so that we can make sure, so that we can get this set the way that we want it. Because this is top 8, it is very important that things work as they should. Guilty Gear Strive, they have the keys to roll back here, but it is still technology, and y'all know how technology is. It doesn't always work the way that it's supposed to. That's fine. That's okay. We're here. We're hosting. We're continuing to entertain the peoples, and the people are continuing to entertain us. Y'all chat have been completely lively today. The numbers have been absolutely amazing. I'm just floored to see the amount of love that we've gotten so far. And as we sit here, as we're going into top 8, coming toward hopefully, kind of the closing bits of this tournament. We probably got like an hour or two more, who knows. I just am, my heart wells up, guys. You really grew 3 sizes this day. I'm glad that we were able to make this happen. Like, I really am glad that we were able to make this happen. And I'm glad that people have come and not only supported us, but supported your favorites. We've definitely seen Kanji with his squad in the chat. I know Baha, when he was here, he brings his own squad. The Hugas pulled up heavy. So shout out to them, right? everybody that has y'all supporters in the chat that you told your family, your friends, the people around you, you were like, yo, there's a tournament coming up. This thing is going down. I appreciate that because that is what's going to help this grow. And this is looking to grow. We are looking to do 4 of these a year, and this is our first one, right? And when I say 4 of these a year, we're not only doing 4 tournaments, but 4 large tournaments per year, right? With that being said, our next one should be around, I believe, May, June, around summer-ish?
Something around, yeah.
Yeah, we're doing them quarterly, right? So I'm not sure if the next one is going to be Guilty Gear or whatever the case may be. But we do want to do a big tournament quarterly. So this is not going to be the last time that you see us here. I started streaming with almost 20K points. Now I'm in the soup line. Damn. All right. Are you both here? Are y'all both ready to go? You can start whenever you're ready.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Perfect. Both here. Both ready to go. We are in the transition page. Yadogami versus Kanji, Super Kanji, that is, aka Final. Y'all see him here. Gold Dick Lewison, the Secretary of Absolute Defense, big body ass nigga, looking like if Elvis joined the military. My man is on one. Shout out to him.
I got disconnected again for some reason, bro. So I'm just gonna do some background work.
Yep, just do some background stuff and then join up. We're running a little fast right now, but it is fine. Hey, Kanji manages to block the dust so that he doesn't get launched into the air with the combo. And now he's pushing on pressure of his own, doing big damage. Even when Yato is blocking. Blocking's not the right answer. Sorry, Yato. Don't block. Don't block. Don't block. Y'all are brave and talented. I would be too nervous to do a tournament. Fluffy, that's the thing, right? You only need to be so brave and talented when you have a wonderful team behind you, a whole collective even, and we are the Raw Super Collective, and we mean that, right? We operate as a team, and this is only possible because of that. So, like, you know, just surround yourself with good people, and I know you surround yourself with good people, Fluffy, so you can do it. Boom! Catches him, and he had full security meter to get some extra damage off of it. Wake up super of his own. Kanji's like, no, I'm not falling for that. Blocks it. Oh, and then baits the burst. That was amazing. That was amazing. The kiss buff. Kanji got the kiss buff and goes up around here. I'm sorry, matching the set. That was definitely rough. That's what happens when you're Amelia going up against a Gold Lewis. You either get those back dashes and punish properly, get him in the mix and never let him fight back, or you're getting mixed! Or you hit him with the Behemoth Typhoon. That's about it. Those are your only, or you get hit with the Behemoth Typhoon. Those are your options. That's it. That's all you can do. That's all you're gonna do. That's it. And Kanji goes up one match in the set, as I said. Yato fighting with his back against the wall, facing elimination in the tournament, being that this is a loser's bracket matchup. After this loser's bracket matchup, we will be moving it back into winner's bracket. That is going to be for, wow, because the game was in fast speed, that round was like that. Okay.
Vlade versus Ink.
Is Vlade versus who?
Ink.
Okay, Vlade versus Justin. Perfect. And Kanji took that round so fast that we were barely able to even call it. Trying to FD to stop the damage. That's the thing, right? You try to FD block the damn Behemoth Typhoon and you never get meter.
That's like cheering Kanji on. Whoever that is, I love you. I love that. Because every time he's like, Kanji! I love it.
Kiss buff. It's important. PRC, but gets caught with a big counter. Yato actually confirming off of this. Getting a good amount of damage. Trying to stay alive here. Back against the wall. He has some health here, right? But the thing about it is, one Behemoth Typhoon and that could be gone. The big counter is actually what he needed. And he puts him through the wall to take the round and stay alive in this tournament. Yadogami not going quietly into that good night. He is raging against the dying of the light. Shout out to Yadogami. And again through the wall goes Kanji. Kanji got some breathing room here. He could afford to drop this match, but I know for a fact he doesn't want to. Gets across Behemoth Typhoon in the OTG. Oh, air Behemoth Typhoon. But the throw from Yadogami and takes corner. Yado has meter too, the YRC. Another throw from Yado. Doesn't get hit with the super, but does get hit with the jump dust. Oh, and that is rough. I believe that's jump dust. I think so. Kanji takes that and sends Yadogami home. Yado, oh my God. Thank you, Yado, for coming through and joining the tournament. 2-0.
Got you.
Kanji putting in big work. Yado, you did absolutely amazing. And of course, Yado being one of our international competitors, man.
You may go to bed now, sir.
You may go to bed now, but I want to say this to you, Yado, as somebody who is one of our international competitors, and B, pulled out top 8. Yado, I want to let you know how much your presence in this validates what we do and how excited we were when you joined the tournament and we found out that we had an international competitor from across the pond, from like halfway across the world. It legitimized us. It let us know that we're doing the right thing. It let us know that our community has reach, that we are doing something worth it, right? So with that being said, thank you, Yado. Very much appreciated. What does Stream Hack do? It hacks the stream for a little bit. Just a little bit. Not a lot, Kanji. Just a little bit. Not a lot. I'm sorry.
Don't do it. Don't do it, Kanji.
I mean, he could. Hack the stream. Go ahead. Hack the stream for a little bit. That's what I'm talking about. Hack that bitch. Fuck it. Do the thing. Hey, Dopamine, thank you for the follow, by the way. We don't have the alerts on because this is a tournament. So we don't have the alerts on, but just know I see you. Thank you for the follow, and we very much appreciate you. Our next matchup in the tournament, we're actually looking to get started with it. Who is this?
Vlade and Justin.
You're getting mixed!
All right, Vlade and Justin are going to be up.
They're both here, too.
Okay. What does Hack a Hacker do? What you can do is you can hack somebody who is a hacker, which means they're a VIP in this channel, and you take their VIP status. If you have VIP status in this channel, you actually have some like extra powers. You can like time some people out and some other stuff, which I'll break down at a separate time, Kanji. But for right now, we got a tournament going, and we got some people waiting to throw hands. This is top 8. We are back over on the winner's side. We got another super competitor, Super Vlade, who has been putting in a dominant performance throughout the entire tournament, versus Justin K, Just Inc, Shiesty, that nigga, whatever you want to call him. Just know he puts in work and does this Guilty Gear thing. This should be a very, very good match. And what's up, Cole? How you doing? Welcome in. I believe, wasn't it your birthday the other day? I was in the birthday stream lurking. I didn't get a chance to say stuff because I was actually, kind of typing and stuff like that for while I was in there doing tournament stuff. But happy birthday. Roel, thank you for the sub. Very much appreciate you. And we are getting ready to start. Shout out Roel the Rabbit, one of the newer members of the Raw Super Collective, but a definitely valued member of the Raw Super Collective. Vlade and Kanji are two of our strongest competitors, and they're both in the tournament. Vlade here looking to stay alive against maybe the strongest competitor in the tournament.
Come on, Vlade. Come on, Kanji. Give these people a show. Are you not entertained?
Oh, the Devil's Cross Up goes to the other side. Vlade, with his strategy, you can tell, is just to start off extremely strong, never let my man get started on doing anything. The DP catches the 5K, the RC.
The other Superboy.
He does a DP himself. Ooh, look at that. The madman, Shiesty, DPing twice in a row, Justin. But he's pushed against the wall. He's going to need to fight out of this corner. You definitely gave him Paps. Paps work, bro. Those 5 Ps. DPRC into the Devil's Cross up to the other side to take corner. Projectile from the sky. Catches him with the 5 I'm sorry, the jump HS, and converts from there to get the dub. Devil's Cross Up at the start. Goes overhead twice, 3 times even, but it gets bursted that time. Caught him with the jump slash and converts off of it. Good conversion off of the counters there for Justin. And that was a good punish. That wasn't coming from the Windy City. Luckily, Vlade had a burst to stop that from going down. The 6P stops the jump in. I'm sorry, he was doing his arc move. I forget what it's called, but the 6P stopped it. No 6P that time. Does get the grab into Brynhilder's stance. Trying to mix it up. Giving up Brynhilder's stance to start traditional offense, but the throw again, back in Brynhilder. Overhead goes, but he doesn't convert off the overhead because he wasn't expecting to get it. Oh, and it cost him the round. You hate to see it. Not only did it cost him the round, it cost him the first match of the set. That is rough for Vlade. Justin taking that first match. Man, this match, man, this match moves fast and furious, man. The DPs are so strong. Both characters are able to take their turn back so fast. So at the drop of a hat, anything can happen. We seen in the last match, just as an example, Justin went for a 5K. That is a very quick standing low kick, and it immediately was DP'd into the RC. So we see, right, like these people, they don't want to wait. They don't want to play defense. They didn't pay $60 just to fucking block. They're looking to beat each other's ass.
Mankind knew that they cannot change society. So instead of reflecting on themselves, duel one. Let's rock.
Ooh, and on reaction catches the devil's cross up. You went to that well way too many times. Switches out of that corner to get himself some more real estate behind him. Ooh, PRC after he misses the 2D to keep his turn in the offense, but the DP on wake up. He said, screw that overhead you bringing up. Tries to jump over the projectile, but that's the heavy projectile. Can't jump over that one, not as well. Man, he was just knocking. Couldn't get in for a second, but eventually Vlade gets in.
On his way in.
From Brynhilder's stance, takes that dub.
Let's rock.
Ooh! He said, my projectile is better than yours. The projectile Oki to get him in shock stance, but the DP, as soon as he's seen the gap, that's some matchup knowledge right there. The throw back into Brynhilder, tries to go for the parry, doesn't get it, and then tries to go for the gold burst, doesn't get that. Ooh, Shiesty is moving. He's trying to get that shit back in blood. Look at my man's, but the devil cross up. DPRC, man. Woo. These boys throwing hands. Look at this.
With the grab. I know he's mad.
Hey. 308 Caliber, thank y'all. Big Amo, thank y'all for coming through. Very much appreciate y'all. This is Until Proven Innocent Top 8. We have our boy Justin K, also known as Shiesty the Kai, going up against Super Vlade, one of our Raw Super Tournament competitors. He's still in Top 8. This is winner's side. The DP, wow, instant on it. YRC though, so that he can keep himself alive. Jumping over, and that jump HS is such a good button for Kai, and catches him. That's going to be it. Justin 2-0 sends Vlade to loser's bracket. That is the most danger that Justin's been in all, I'm sorry, that Vlade was in all day, for good reason. All right. That was an absolutely banger matchup. And next up then we have I believe it's Ox and Blueprint, right?
Yeah.
All right, we got Ox and Blueprint. And then after we do Ox and Blueprint, what we're going to do then is go ahead and do winners finals after we do Ox and Blueprint, which will be Mack and Justin. And then we will work until we make our way through losers and back into grands. Wow, we almost have our first competitor in the first ever Raw Super tournament grand finals. This is, it's happening all so fast. Okay, Ox is still in top 8, and I believe he is here waiting for his opponent. That means that as of right now, we are waiting on Blueprint, who should be here very, very soon. Top 8 has been filling out absolutely amazing. Now, Ox, we actually seen Ox play earlier in the tournament, right? And the thing that we saw him take a loss to get over into losers bracket. He started out with his Ram, but eventually switched over to his Leo, maybe a bit too late because it wasn't able to get him the dub at that moment. Trying to connect. If we need to, we will again start another room. Just let us know, Blueprint. We'll do. Apparently, it's been happening all the time. You know how that goes. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so he was trying to rock with the Ram, but it didn't exactly work. He didn't get the results that he wanted. Leo is his main, and from what I'm seeing in this matchup, he's starting with his Leo right away. Now that we're in top 8, now that he's had a chance to warm up and see what the competition is like in the tournament, looks like Ox is busting out the big guns for his match against Blueprint, and I cannot blame him. Blueprint is one of the mixiest Amelias that I've seen in this tournament, and we had a lot of them. Shout out to him. So when he does get in here, when he is able to get in here, we are going to get that going and get ready for it. I'm so happy for all of this, as we are, Roel. We're very excited. Just stuff like this. We need this. We need this energy. We need more of this. All right, guys, we're going to disband this room and we're going to do another room. Sorry about that, Blueprint. I'm not sure what's going on, but we will just get you another code and I will update all the situations, guys. But yeah, if you have missed anything, make sure you hit exclamation bracket so you can go ahead, you can take a look at the bracket and see what exactly you missed and what's happening. And let me get this new code for you. Let me get this new code. New code is... And let's hope we don't have to do this every match. Let's hope we don't have to do this every match, but I'll update it and I'll also update the stream lobby command. 6QP. Bro, these Guilty Gear room codes be making me feel like I got dyslexia. Am I tripping?
Yeah, it's a weird ass code.
Boy, it be making me feel like I got dyslexia. I'm looking at it like, can I read anymore?
Chocolate Tengen, bro. Chocolate Tengen.
That is Chocolate Tengen. That is what he goes by. Free Reign, aka Chocolate Tengen. Make sure y'all refer to him by his proper name when y'all see him.
Please, thank you.
All right, yes, that is the stream lobby command. Blueprint is in. He was able to make it this time. Free, I need you to get in. And then, of course, we need... damn. Oh, boy. I be smoking too much weed. Ox. We need Ox. I be forgetting shit, bro. I swear to God. Boy. That X be looking crazy, doesn't it?
Yeah, right, Orin. Everybody will do it but her. I'm telling you, bro. You see that.
Look, Fluffy, I gotta keep it a buck. I gotta keep it a buck. I be like, yo, I completely forgot. I be looking at names. This been happening all night too. If I ain't have my team to keep track of who's next, this would have been terrible. Cause this been happening all night. You should have said, oh yeah, you were here, man. That mirror match, that was, oh God. That mirror match, that fucked me up so bad. And we are just waiting on Ox now for the code. Yeah, if y'all in the Discord, one of the mods to get Ox the code, there we go. He is in. And we are looking and we are going to get started very, very soon. Very, very soon. Oh my gosh, man. You guys have been absolutely amazing this entire night.
Out for this. Yo.
Definitely popped out, guys. Thank y'all, thank y'all, thank y'all.
The tournament technically, bro, has been almost 6 hours, bro. Because it started with the story mode. So from there into this, they have shown
you've been working for a minute. All right, I gotta update the names really quickly. Let me clear that, and then we're gonna go. I believe Ox is on.
Mankind knew that they cannot. Duel 1. Let's rock.
Good.
All right, we got Blueprint on the left, Ox on the right here.
More Leo. Okay.
Blueprint still in this tournament. Ox still in this tournament as well. Wait a minute. If I'm correct, is this a rematch from earlier?
Oh wait, hold on. Is it? Wait a minute.
I believe this is a rematch from the first round matchup.
Hold on now.
I wanted let me take a look at the bracket.
Blueprint versus Ox was the first round matchup.
Yes, so this is the salty run back, and this time Ox is moving the Devil's Cross up back to back to take the first round of the match.
Let's rock.
At this point, Monstrous, and this is YouTube Leaf. The hard parts are pretty much taken care of. Like a lot of the players that we're in are already out. We're top 8 at this point, guys. So if you do need to go to bed, if you need to step out or anything like that, just like message us and let us know what needs to happen, and we'll make sure that you can take your time that y'all need. And Ox actually took that. Man, that was a hell of a matchup for Ox. Ox is smoothing now. God damn. He's gotten all of the rust off. He's letting us know that he is worthy of that big level. Look at that. Perfect. So guys, like I said, if y'all need to head out, just let me know and y'all can. It's not like, you know, I'm gonna be mad or anything like that. If y'all fine, just let me know. All right. Blueprint needs to sit up. He's definitely just going to need to sit up. The turbo dash into the throw and then turbo fall to the other side to get the mix. Yeah, Ox wanted no part of that. Bursted out. Pushes Blue to the other side, but goes and gets the cross up. Wow, I hate Leo for that move. I really do. I know y'all wondering, why has he been calling it Devil's Cross Up? All night I've been saying that. That's not the move's name. I've been calling it the Devil's Cross Up because that shit is from the pits of Beelzebub himself. I'm telling you, that shit is the devil, and I want no part of it. Wow, what a combo from Ox! Did you see that? Oh wow, that was actually pretty crazy. I'm surprised he got the conversion off of that. The HS then gets the throw and into the mix. That Amelia flowchart is rough. And toward the wall with Bad Moon.
You're getting mixed!
Oh, PRC, and then goes low after the PRC. Another throw. And another throw, but Leo with these guts in the DP. Is Ox going to be able to make this happen? Leo is unga bunga as hell. If he's able to create the right circumstance, he could. He's going every which way. The YRC finally stopped him from doing that. And then the Bad Moon.
Duel 3.
I'm playing against Leo, just like I see him crouching. I'm nervous. The overhead. And the low to keep the combo going. Which way is he going? Which way is he going? Went to one side, hopped over to the other side to keep it moving. Oh, that Devil's Cross up though again. And that is it. Pushing P again. Ox takes that. And Blueprint is out of the tournament. Ox keeps moving forward. GG's Blueprint, you did absolutely amazing. Thank you for being here, being a part of our first ever tournament. If there were any hiccups, and this goes to anybody and everybody, if there was any hiccups with the way that things were laid out or organized, whatever the case may be, please feel free to let us know. Please feel free to suggest things for the future because we want to go ahead and get better at this. And especially you guys, people that weren't necessarily members of the community. So people like Ox, people like Blueprint, we need you guys to let us know before we take Raw Super out into the world if we are doing it right. So please, by all means, let us know how you're feeling. I had fun. Thanks for the tournament. No problem, Blueprint. And with that being said,
that really means a lot.
With that being said, it looks like now we got to do winners finals. We're gonna jump back over to winners and we're gonna do Mack and Justin so that we can decide who's going to grands. And once we decide who's in grands, Vlade and Ox go, Tsumi and Kanji go, and the winner of those, that is losers finals. We're coming up toward the end, guys.
We're right there.
We are right there. Somebody's going ahead and getting this cash. Are there any updates at all on the pot?
Yeah, somebody donated like $10, I believe.
Beautiful.
Like $7.
That might have been Infamous. Thank you, Infamous, for donating. Anybody else that wants to donate to the pot, you can if you do want to. You can also need help with the matchup. Sure, I got time. And then let's real quick then hit exclamation pot. If anybody else wants to donate, you can go ahead and do so. We're at $260, it looks like, for the pot. We are looking to try to maybe get a goal, if we can, of $300. But if not possible, do not worry about it. We still love the fact that we are able to get this prize money out to somebody. Somebody gonna get paid tonight, right? So for right now, we're doing Mack and Justin. After that, on deck, we have Tsumi and Kanji. And then Vlade and Ox will be bringing up the rear for this nearing last sets of fights. I redeemed a mask on. We're gonna get you this mask on, sir. I promise you. Is this a first to three due to finals? This is a first to three due to finals. Do be aware. I'm gonna get you your mask, I promise you. Don't worry, Kanji. There's just no camera on me right yet, so there's no point. So what's weird about this? Look at this.
What am I looking at?
Kai's through and through throughout the entire tournament. When it comes to a mirror match, you see a happy chaos from Justin.
He pulled out the Nago.
And a Nago, big sexy from the Mack.
Big hockey.
Just donated. Good job again. Good shit. Thank you, Blueprint. Very much appreciate you. That means the world to us and such a good sport. Oh, and look at the fit, the blue and yellow.
Yeah, I fought that Nago before, bro. Yeah, that Nago was disgusting.
Oh man, that's the thing. I don't know anything about Max Nago. He says I don't know what he's doing, but for some reason I don't believe that. Justin having to stay on the defense with Happy Chaos. This is a rough matchup, but that burst, that pop could have been bad. Luckily he had a burst. He's just laying on pressure on Justin at this point.
Ooh, there
Justin with the heavy stance, and he has the ball on him, but clone goes full stream, does the thing. Hashtag Team Big Sexy.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
Man, I'm telling you, I was waiting on this. I said it earlier, I love to watch Happy Chaos fight. So saucy, would you look at that? Now pay attention to his movements, guys. Happy Chaos doesn't know how to fight. He doesn't. Ooh, look at that. Super focus.
Okay. That is not.
Ooh, that super focus is going to mean these heavy shots, they're not going to do much focus at all, which means as long as he can keep it up, yeah, here we go. And now his ammo is all the way back with that super through the wall. Oh, he's just laying on the pressure on this Nago, just laying it on.
Fix this, Mack.
See, Happy's a zoner, right?
Fix this, Mack. Fix this, Mack. You dropped it.
Oh, look at that. He's life stealing too with the bite.
Did he fix it? Come on, fix this, Mack.
It looked like he almost fixed it. And the trade, he fixed it.
He fixed it.
The animation to this game is nice. Fluffy, this is Daisuke's vision. Love us some Guilty Gear. And Mack over Justin in the first round of this set. It is a first to three though, so there's more time to adjust than normal, which might explain why Justin was more comfortable switching out from Kai originally. I think we might see him be, oh no, not going back, sticking with the Happy Chaos. What a risk here in winners finals to switch out your character that you've been taking for the entire run to a character that execution wise, man, he's high reward, but you really need to know how to work him. He's doing well, right? He's putting Mack in a position where he has to struggle, but you gotta wonder, would he be doing better with that Kai?
Mankind knew that they can.
How do I fight this character?
So instead of duel one.
That's what Happy will do to you. Oh, look at the absolute curse 2S to start the round. Ooh, and the 6P headbutt. Whoa, that was absolutely cursed. Punches him into the corner. He got the curse on him. I'm saying cursed. I can't keep saying curse because Happy actually has a move called curse. I'm sorry.
Oh my god.
That 2S is so strong. And once you're up against the wall, he pulling out the blicky. Boom.
Damn.
I'm telling you, Happy Chaos is just wonderful. Wonderful to watch, isn't he? Especially when they're not a zoner Happy Chaos, right? Because Happy's like the zone, but Pressure Chaos? Yeah, look at Pressure Chaos. I love it. Super focus, and he's back in it. He got one bullet left. Oh, you let him reload now. Now he's gonna be on your ass.
Oh shit.
Man, playing this character. And you know, on commentary, it's kind of interesting for me and you three calling this because it's almost different than the flow of normal combat that we normally
Like
see.
you kind of can't really call it as it's going.
Because normally, when they're touching, when they're interacting right next to each other, that's when you call. Look at the super focus to make sure he can get those shots off and taking the match. Normally when they're next to each other, when they're clashing, that's when you're doing most of your calling. That's when you're really paying attention and your eyes can sort of take a break when they're far from each other. But when you're dealing with zoners, specifically a zoner like Happy Chaos, as a commentator, you always have to be watching him. Always pay attention to what he's doing. Not only does his opponent have to watch, right? Not only does Mack have to watch his meter, watch his resources, right? We as commentators have to watch Happy's meter and watch his resources and watch everything that he's able to do all at one time. So it's interesting not only for him as a fighter, but us as commentators.
Well said.
And y'all see it on deck, Vlade versus Ox. You guys can actually come into the lobby whenever you guys are ready. We're coming up toward the end of this. We might be out of here before midnight. Who knows?
Yeah.
Who knows? If not before, slightly after.
So instead of reflecting on themselves, they blame the beast. Duel one. Let's rock.
That headbutt 6P, it looks so funny to me because it's not a real head. He just puts his head down. That curse is on you, and then the clean hits with the shot, pushing you way higher than the air than you should be. Switched away from that Nago and finally went to the Kai. Oh, so much pressure there. You think you're away, but that gunshot. Who would have known that Justin was so proficient with negative edge? If you guys are not familiar, what negative edge is, instead of pressing a button and when you press the button an action happens, negative edge is holding the button and then the action happens when you let go. Only certain characters use that, Zato and Happy Chaos, and it's a hard technique to master, but you'll see if you can master that technique, it'll allow you to make things that should not with Happy be positive and allow you to get out without being punished. It'll allow you to do so. So very, very strong. Oh, and he burst to catch the bullet. Wow!
That was great, man.
That really was a well-timed burst. He said, I got projectiles too. I got projectiles too.
Bro.
I love that from Mack. Hell of a response. The counter. And this is what we like to see from Mack. A full conversion on the counter into Ride the Lightning. Look at that. Through the wall. And of course, he still cursed though. Curse is off of him finally. Curse back on. And with that curse, Happy is so dangerous. Whiffs the super projectile. Oof. But gets caught, and he's gonna go through the wall. Not through the wall, actually.
Bro, not even close.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Sometimes Happy spacing makes it look like there's a wall, but there's not. He's just on the other side of the screen. He's just so far. Super focused, man. I think that's the tell of a really good Happy Chaos. If they can effectively use super focus. Oh, he tries to Shoto bait him with the projectile into jumping and meeting him with an air-to-air 5P or air-to-air punch. Doesn't work. Justin looking out for that. That's what you got to do when you're looking out for Shotos. They want you to jump over the projectile and try to get hit. I'm sorry, and try to hit them. They want that. In every game, I don't care what game it is, if it's a fucking Shoto, he's gonna throw a projectile at you, and when you jump, he's gonna try to DP you or something. Ooh, look at the PRC tricks to get out in front of the projectile. Great gold burst there. He got a lot of meter to play with here. And this is the last round of the set. I'm sorry, this is the last round of the match. So this is very important. Or he can catch super focus in order to not get punished PRCs out of it. Look, that was a valiant attempt. He thought he could catch super focus. It didn't work, but I can't blame him there for using his meter in that sort of situation.
GG.
I can't at all blame him for using his meter in that situation. As a matter of fact, real quick, while we do that, while we're updating that, let's go to the Raw Super replay really quick and take a look at the way that he used that. Man, these two, the way they go at it constantly, great sets, great sets. I know it's not over yet, and you guys can go ahead and get started whenever y'all ready. I know it's not over yet. I was just taking the time in between to show the replay.
What is it? 1-2 right now?
Yes, it is 1-2 Justin. Mack is fighting with his back against the wall, but not fighting elimination, unfortunately. Not unfortunately, right? Fortunately. What am I talking about? Back against the wall, but not fighting elimination. This is still winners finals. If he takes the dub, he still has to be beat again. So Mack, whoever takes the dub here, whether it's Mack or Justin, they are still here. You still have to deal with them. Don't think that if they lose, they're out of this tournament.
Instead of reflecting on themselves, they blame the beasts, heaven or hell.
Yeah.
Look at my boy Happy walking like, oh shit, you even pulled out a sword? Like, oh, look at it. Catches him with that 2S round start. Again, a great round start there for Happy Chaos. And the pressure is starting. Using the negative edge on 2S to keep it positive. Oh. He gets caught with curse as he attempts stun edge. Catches him on the head. And now he has to deal with this. Man, FD break, FD break, FD break. It's his only option, the only way that he can approach against Happy Chaos. Oh, wow. Look at the bounce, but he doesn't get the wall break. As soon as Mack gets that touch, talk about a hit confirm.
Definitely putting in pain.
Woo! I'm telling you, Happy Chaos is my favorite to watch in this game. He got to be my favorite to watch in this game. Yeah, I just love it. And I didn't know that Justin had a Happy that was built like this. Oh, the 6P headbutt on the counter. Ooh, look at that backdash. Perfectly timed, but he's not able to get anything off of it. Does get the grab and takes the corner, though. Man, he is laying in the pressure. But in the meantime, in the in-between time, ride the lightning, baby. Getting in there as soon as he's seen the gap. Mack very prepared to use that meter. Using all that meter there for that FD. He's pretty much starting from scratch at this point. Both of them are. But he's fighting with his back against the wall. This goes a bit more wrong. He could end up in loser's bracket. He's not far from it.
Come on. Yeah, damn.
But the trade still goes in Happy's favor. Happy's so weird looking. Oh, he's such a weird player, a person to play with. He's so weird to play with.
But he's so cool.
He's so cool, but he's so weird to play with. But the thing about that means that he's weird to fight against as well. Right? He's hard to really know what you're going to do against him because Happy breaks the rules of the game normally, right? You can do, like I said, the negative edge on certain moves to make moves that are not positive or not plus. You can make those shits plus, right? And so if you're fighting Happy, normally you're like, yo, this is where I can swing. This is where I'm at. But no, that's not the case. That's not where it is. Should have stuck with Nago. You might have should have stuck with Nago. Who knows? But you still have an opportunity, Mack. So please do not hang your head. And next we have Ox versus Vlade. This is a Leo matchup. And you guys can actually start whenever you are ready. I just need to know who is on what side. First time actually fighting that character. And that's the thing. You rarely actually fight Happy's because nobody really knows how to play Happy. He's a extremely execution heavy character. Nobody wants to try to learn how to play Happy Chaos in a game where Leo exists. Y'all gonna see this mirror match. Y'all gonna see them DPing each other, no freaky, all over. And you're gonna be like, why would I ever play Happy Chaos? Right? Well, you see why. When you can get him at a high level, he is extremely dangerous.
Okay, so we've been kind of busy, right, with the tournament that I haven't gotten to check the pot in a while. Holy shit!
What's the pot?
I gotta do the math.
Okay, do the math. And let me check this side. I've barely scratched the surface of that character, to be honest. Oh, believe me, I know Justin, because I've seen Deb play. I'm a big fan of Romola, Deb, and she's insane. All right, yes, I have it right. Ox is on the left, Vlade is on the right. Vlade has the red jacket, Ox has the brown jacket. Y'all didn't even choose, I'm sorry, black jacket. Y'all didn't even choose much different colors. Come on, guys. Yo, look at this Gorilla Fest. Unga Bunga intensifies. In the throw from Ox to get into Brimhilder's stance. Tries to go over to the other side, but gets hit with the correcting DPRC from Vlade. Ooh, and the projectile actually does hit him. Ooh, and he catches him, punishing the DP. That's the first round for Ox. DP blocked. Not punished though. Goes to the other side, does Ox. A DP of his own from Vlade. Like I said, guys, if you can DP like this, why would you ever play Happy Chaos? He has no DP, no invincible reversals. Why would you? Come, look at this. Just pick Leo. Ooh, but when you whiff that DP, it can end up very, very bad. Especially if the Leo that you whiff it on is in Brynhilder's stance. Through the wall goes Ox, but gets caught with a super of his own. Let's go, Vlade. Oof, no RC from Vlade on the last hit of that super to try to keep the combo going. That is rough.
Duel 3. Let's rock.
All right, 1-1 in this match. Winner of this set takes the first match. I'm sorry, winner of this round takes the first match of the set, and Ox gets the parry off. Vlade a little too happy to swing, just throwing projectiles. He's crouching, I'm scared. Yeah, you know how dangerous that DP can be. As Leo wanted no part of that. Oh, but catches him with the dust. Does he get the full dust combo? No, he drops it, and he desperately needed that damage. But he does get the reset. DP. Ox goes to the other side with the devil cross up. Other side. That DP though. Look at that. Look at that. I wonder if Leo could beat Happy Chaos. Leo is very, very strong. Happy is hard. Like I said, he's hard to play with. But if you are able to get it, you put in work. Leo would probably do just fine. The DP is very, very strong. It would just be annoying. He has no defensive. Right, that's what I'm saying, right? Like, why, when you got an auto-correcting, like, DP, like Leo got, why would you play that? Just a backdash. And, well, Vlade taking the first round over Ox. Ox has been in this situation before, right? And this is not a first to 3 set, I don't believe, like the last one was. This is a first to 2 set. So Ox is going to need to adjust as fast as possible. Gets throw into Brynhilder and backdashes the throw. It's punish time. Is it bad to backdash fighting a Leo? It's bad to backdash too much because if your opponent predicts it. This is all one big chess match, sort of. Chess boxing, like the Wu-Tang Clan would say. And man, Vlade so ready to DP, but when he misses, Ox is so ready to punish, and he's made him miss a couple of different times. Tries the devil's cross up and gets thrown on reaction. Just throwing these projectiles back and forth at each other. And the throw, Ox is in back stance again. Goes for the parry but gets nothing. And now we have Vlade in back stance. Coming out of it now. Ooh, he went for that dust combo. Caught him with the 2D beforehand. And that was all it took to take his offense. That's a big hit, but with the guts, Leo is not out. He's a heavy. The throw, though, that is it. Ooh, we are 1-1. 1-1. Ox takes that over Vlade. That means whoever goes ahead and wins this next matchup is going to move forward in loser's bracket, and whoever takes this L is out of the tourney. And while that's happening, we're gonna need Kanji and who else? Kanji.
You're getting mixed!
I didn't even say that word. We need Kanji and Tsumi here so that they can y'all should join the lobby now so that we can stream your stuff. All right. Vlade started out with that knee sort of aggressive. Ox started out respecting, and it actually worked out a little better for Ox in the long run. Went for the devil's cross up, thought better of it, went back to the other side. That time, though, opened him up with it. Gets caught with the DP, burst out of it, doesn't want any part of that DP. Wow, the side switch shenanigans from Leo just hurt me. And to get what looks like an OTG off of that super and it still pushes through the wall, that's just a tough break. Speaking of a tough break, the DP on the devil's cross-up attempt grabbed into the PRC. Maybe a little too early on the RC, but it doesn't come back to haunt him.
All right, I got the new numbers, bro.
We'll announce it after this match. Give me just a second. Woo! Look at that. That FD, you could see that Ox was using it, trying to create some space, knows how dangerous Leo pressure can be. Crushes him with the overhead and then Brynhilder grab. Oh, wow. I'm so surprised that Leo was able to, that Vlade was able to catch that. That jump dust is so cool looking. And man, these projectiles keep on clashing. Ox still has a burst though. Vlade very, very close to being out of this tournament. He has one more hit and that is it. Cardinal Vlade, Super Vlade is out of the tournament and Ox moves on. Next we have Tsumi and Kanji, but I want to say thank you, Vlade, for being here. Thank you for participating. Vlade, you are like one of the reasons why we do these events. That first time you said, hey, y'all should do like a team battle or something like that. That's how we came up with the idea of the tuning exams. And once we came up with the tuning exams and did that, it kind of spawned from there. So thank you, Vlade. You have no idea how big your part is in this. This was absolutely amazing. But unfortunately, that is the end of your tournament run. With that being said, the next matchup is, let's take a look, Tsumi and Kanji. Kanji and Tsumi. Tsumi and Kanji. But while we're waiting on Tsumi and Kanji, my boy Free has an announcement to make. So Free, do you want to go ahead and make this announcement?
I don't want to like put everybody's business out there, so if you can y'all please come to the Discord so I can thank y'all personally. But the pot is now sitting at $422.
What?
Yeah.
What just happened? Oh, all right. We will definitely be. We'll go. Shit, you got me Okay, all right. All right, we hit our goal, guys. $420+ guys. Y'all hearing it? And here we go. Hold up. Let's get back here. I gotta update this in just a second.
Whoever Cullah is, definitely, please, get in contact with me.
Let us update this. I'm so sorry. This is taking a minute. Kanji took the first round over Tsumi. Tsumi, just beat him, please. I see Justin like, yo, just do it. Tsumi is putting in work attempting to do it. Oh, that 2D, big counter. Jumps over to the other side to take the corner. Oh, and Kanji with the big counter, but he's not able to convert off of it. That could have been the end. The overhead Behemoth Typhoon, bringing it low. Oh, ready for that overhead. Looks in no way like an overhead, but definitely an overhead. And just shoots him. Fuck it, bro. Fuck it. I'm tired. I'm tired of dealing with this. I'm just gonna shoot you, bro. I'm sorry. Whatever it is you're doing? Did you bring a gun? If you didn't, nah, it's a wrap. Unless your name is Happy Chaos or Biking, it could be a wrap. Guys, if you do want to, Infamous. What?
Oh, that's who that. Oh,
thank
Infamous.
you. Thank you.
Holy shit. Nah.
Hey, we got another mod in the chat. Kuma's in the chat. Shout out King Kuma.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Alright, it's gonna catch up. I don't know why it's doing this for Kanji and Tsumi's fight, but it's fine. It's probably fine. Alright, it's fine. We're in now. And Tsumi actually gets the dust combo. Pretty big damage. Kanji is actually in trouble. More trouble than we've seen here in this set so far. Tsumi taking it slow, trying to use the projectiles, but woo, the PRC tricks to go across the goddamn map with the Behemoth Typhoon. Luckily, got hit.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
Where we at?
Infamous, I'm gonna need you to join the Discord just cause now.
Just cause. No projectiles. Stop with the projectiles. He's gonna shoot you. Stop with the projectiles, Tsumi. Stop it. He's gonna shoot you. You know how it goes. Wow, what a hit. And we're up.
That's Tsumi?
Damn, look at that, Kanji. Is this loser's semis? I do believe this is loser's semis. One of loser's semis. We just did a loser's semis, which was Vlade Ox, which I gotta report that score real quick. Was that 2-1? That was 2-1, right? Vlade Ox. Oh, I'm sorry. No, this is not loser semis just yet. I do apologize. Not loser semis just yet. This is a fight to see who joins Ox in loser semis. That gun, man, keeps catching Tsumi, goes for the Behemoth Typhoon. He gets a gold burst. He got meter to mess with. You cannot lose before you're able to use that meter again. You're sitting on a Ferrari PRC, but he gets grabbed, and that is going to be it for the set. Kanji moving forward. He is going to be meeting Ox in losers semis. Kanji versus Ox is up next.
Ari has been loving Kanji's run, bro. I love it.
That's what we want. That's why we're here. We want to see people supporting their own in the chat. If you got love for somebody in the chat, let it be known then. Let it be known then. Hibari got love for Kanji, let it be known then. Right? Y'all know how that goes. And Kanji taking that dub there in that set, that means that we are waiting on Ox to make his way back to the stream. While we are waiting on Ox to make his way back to the stream, I want to go ahead and announce exactly what I heard before this match, because wow, $420 plus in the pot today.
Yeah, I fucked up the cents and whatever, but it is 422.
Oh yes. Oh yes, $422. The split tonight is 60, 25, 15% among top three. What that means, that first place is
$253. Second place,
$200 plus dollars.
And third place gets $63.37. Go buy KOF. Third place.
We sure about this? We sure about that math? We're gonna keep the math in a second.
Yeah, we sure about that math. That math was math.
Perfect. As long as your math is mathing, we definitely love to see it. Thank you to everybody that has donated to the pot. We came up with this idea and we were like, yo, we got to put some money into the pot, but we can only put in so much. Then people in the community came through. Benefactor Bold, we thank you so much, and everybody else that has donated since then. Definitely infamous, but everybody, Blueprint, anybody and everybody that wants to support our competitors, we love y'all for it. So we got Kanji versus Ox, and we are going to get this set in just a second.
Yeah, you too, King. Jump in the Discord so I can kiss your forehead, bro. I really appreciate you.
Like, I can't math. Math is hard. It really is.
Jump up in there, bro.
Kanji versus...
showed up and showed out.
We got Ox. All right, Kanji, this might be the toughest fight that Kanji has had in front of him so far, but I know that Kanji is definitely down with the smoke. Ox uses a burst immediately already. The DP stops a Behemoth Typhoon, and he's going to need to do that a lot this game if he's going to want to stop Kanji from dominating him even when he's blocking. You seen that chick damage? My God. Look at him using FD. This is going to be rough for Ox to even build meter. So we know he likes to DPRC, right? You can't DPRC if you constantly have to use faultless defense to stop me from doing damage even when you block. Oh, Kanji, you ain't need to punch him in his mouth like this. So really disrespectful.
You really didn't need to do that, bro.
So disrespectful. Okay. Grabbed him out of the Devil's Cross-Up. That's what we need in this matchup. If you can't do that, if you can't grab Leo out of the Devil's Cross-Up, then you've lost to him essentially. Because he can get started, and Kanji will not let him get started. You go for that cross-up on reaction. He's done it twice. Double overhead. Ugh, opens you up. Typhoon, Typhoon. Look at the damage. Typhoon. Oh, but he has meter now. He finally has some meter to play with. YRC to push him back. Kanji with these damn grabs. Whew. Kanji with these damn grabs, taking the first match of the set versus Ox. Look at Kanji.
He is in rare form, bro.
Bro, please. Justice, like, get rid of this nigga. Who the fuck is this nigga? Like, yo, whose mans is this? That's one of our mans, bro. That's one of our mans. You see that super?
Right, that's a super boy right there.
That's why that super is still in. That's why that super is in the name. Y'all see it? He one of ours. Yo, you see what I went through? 3C saying nerf Lewis, but I know Kanji would say buff Lewis. Am I right?
We're not going to talk about that, but we love Lewis here, right, guys? Right, chat?
We love Lewis, right? Chat. Am I right?
Love Lewis here, right, chat?
Yeah, nah, Ox got no love for Lewis. He's starting out bullying the throws. I think that's the third throw of the matchup already. Just bullying him. He's like, nah, no more of that. You're going to learn today to respect me.
Only a madman if you throw 3 times.
He's not going to do it. What a madman. Not only did he throw him 3 times, he pushed P on him, letting him know it ain't sweet out here.
Perfect. Perfect.
God damn!
Oh, look at the perfectly timed DP on that too. But speaking of perfectly timed, my man with those grabs all night has been just a problem. He's been just snatching people up. Great use of the double jump to go over the gun. And just knocking. Kanji doing whatever he can on defense to stay alive. Throwing out those behemoth typhoons, that's what you got to be careful about though. DPRC doesn't get a full conversion off of it though. A throw of his own, and where's he going? Starts to try to go low, but gets grabbed immediately. Kanji with the grabs. My God.
He's trying.
He's just knocking the trade, but he could not stop the Lewis. Not this round at least. Tech. Oh, but the big counter behemoth typhoon. Luckily, he didn't get a full conversion off of it, but he got a good amount of damage. That's a hit. Another hit. 3 times. That's all he hit him 3 times. Look at the health bar.
No perfect.
Team no perfects, bro. Not only team no perfects, he has a chance to come back, but this punch is nope. And Kanji taking the set. My gosh, that is the most trouble that we've seen Ox deal with all day. That's a young lord right there. That means Kanji is in winners finals, and unfortunately, our boy Ox is out of the tournament. But Ox, thank you for participating. To find the tournament and enter in, throw your shot at it, even if you weren't a member of our community, it means the world to us, and we hope that you stick around. I know that you're a monster in Blaze Blue Cross Tag. I know that you're a monster in Grand Blue Fantasy Versus. So please stick around. We will be having brackets and events for those games at some point in the future, and we love if you bless us with your presence, sir. So shout out to yourself. Shout out to you, Ox. Definitely see you in heaven. You know how that goes. Now, with that being said, we are entering losers finals, right?
That's our 3.
Losers finals is going to be Mack versus Kanji. These two are going to be fighting for who's taking second. For who's going to take 3rd place, right? Whoever takes this L is going to be forced into 3rd place. Let's see here. But we do know for a fact that payouts, right? Everybody that's playing still, that's still in the tournament, they're getting payouts. If I'm wrong, I'm not wrong, right? No, I'm right.
You're not wrong, bro. You're not wrong. The Kanji, Mack, and what is that?
Justin, yeah.
They're getting payouts.
They are getting payouts. How much people get paid, that's up to the people that are still playing in the tournament right now. We are going ahead and getting started. This is losers finals, right?
First to 3.
First to 3.
First to 3.
In losers finals. Man, we're coming up on the end of the tournament, guys.
Yeah, man.
We are almost there. And as always, Hibari with the kiss buff. As always, very, very important. You see it. That means the world. All right, we're running pretty fast. Okay, we've caught up now. Mack looking to just get started, not let him get any offense in, not even let him swing, because once he swings, he's so dangerous whether you block or not. So Max is just gonna, I'm gonna stay on him. I'm gonna apply as much pressure as I can. Oh man, look at him having to use his meter. Look what that's doing to Max's meter, and now he has none. That was all of his meter just to try to stay on defense and not die. He cannot build meter at all.
Ran up and
just ran up and threw him. Hit him with the what is the Glasgow kiss? A kiss buff of his own. And the overhead behemoth typhoons. Snake Dick DLC, I'd love it. Snake Dick. Okay. Okay. And to the other side with a nice cross and gets a behemoth typhoon after that. My man's thumbs got to be made of fucking vibranium or some shit.
Yeah, bro. All night.
How the hell he just churning butter always. But let's go, Mack. Great offense, a good amount of damage there. We're gonna need more of that from him.
God, that behemoth typhoon, bro. That shit, you gotta think of something to deal with that.
It's definitely rough. We love Lewis around here, right?
Right, guys?
People like Gobo, people like Sajam. They put in big work with Gold Lewis, and you're kind of seeing why. You're seeing why it's so rough to deal with him. He's very, very strong. And Kanji, that was the first match of the set.
All right, Kanji up 1.
Kanji is up 1. The kiss buff, it works. It's working so far. You know, it reminds me of the hug debuff in Elden Ring. You know, you just can't go around hugging everybody. Apparently, not everybody can come up here. Like my man, Funkmaster Flex say, everybody can't come up here. Y'all know how it goes. Someone slapped the controller out of his hand. Please, police. Like, you know how that goes. And we getting right back into it. They are looking to get started. Just a second. Oof, man. Look at the wings. These are celestials. That hug bug in Elden Ring had me bent. I was very upset to find out that the lady that gives you a hug, the only girl in the goddamn thing that's like that, isn't telling you that you maidenless, that you got no bitches.
They're so friendly.
Like she the only one that's not being at you or anything like that. And now,
until you do her quest line and you realize she did.
I'm telling you, bro, crazy. She said, give me a hug, all will be all right. You know, I was like, I wasn't hugged much as a child.
It's rough out there. I'm definitely going to do that. And it's rough trying to fight that Kai right now. What are you doing, Mack? Mack done hit a Zenkai boost.
I'm telling you, I said it earlier at the beginning of the first match where you just don't want Kanji and his Gold Lewis to be able to do anything. If he gets on offense, as you see right now, he's hard to stop. That DP, perfectly timed. He's going to need to do more of that when he sees Behemoth Typhoons coming. But look at that. All that has to happen is that Kanji needs an opening. If Kanji is able to find an opening, your health bar is going to get vacuumed.
There you go. Come on, Mack. Swinging the fuck out of that coffin.
Ain't he though? The coffin holds secrets, guys.
That alien.
Oh, hold up now. Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. You telling the people that it's an alien now? Hold up. Don't put his secrets out there.
That's government secrets.
Government gonna come find your ass, bro. Be careful. Oh, look at the tricks with the BRC. Launching himself.
Kill him. I told you. Pat's gonna kill him.
I want a coffin so bad. Your goth ass would just want to buy a coffin. Your goth ass. Shout out to the awkward monstrous with the mostest, and also the most happy-go-lucky goth you will ever meet. Yeah, that's awkward monstrous. Oh. Man, Mack is just trying to lay in heavy pressure.
Nowhere to breathe, bro.
Tries to open him up with the dust, but doesn't get it. Jumps right into the Kanji grab. Patented DP on wake up to keep his offense going. Oh, you heard it? And he hits him with the goddamn coffin, man. And then the throw. Oof. And another match in the set for Kanji. Kanji dominating ICG, but not only dominating ICG, looking to dominate
staying home.
UPI. This is going to be something. Kanji, you have one more. This is first to three. You're not done yet.
One more, Kanji. If you could pull it in, one more, bro.
One more, Kanji. And you are in finals. That is not the set. This is losers finals. All finals are first to three. Kanji, you're almost there. Hashtag nerf Kanji.
Not my Kanji.
Hashtag not my Kanji.
Hashtag not my Kanji.
My man puts in work. Yeah, I can hear it a little bit in the background. We're going to have a little bit of catching up to do, but that's absolutely fine.
Okay. Kanji is a question session, bro. God damn.
All right, we are back up. When he whiffs those behemoth typhoons, Mack is going to have to find some way to do something. He's throwing them out there and he's missed a couple of them. You got to find some way to get in and punish, because if not, where's your opening?
It's so hard. Good burst. Into the throw. He has just been throwing him all over the place.
I'm learning that before you land, you can just get grabbed. And I'm clearly going to have my man Kanji teach me exactly the nuances of that, because he will grab you the moment you go in the air and you're about to land.
Yeah, Kanji's really good.
He's coming to the side.
He didn't. There you go, Mack.
Justin, me and Mack for the watch you from above.
There you go, Mack. With the dust combo. Come on, Mack.
If he can hit this, he gets it. That is the round. The dust combo just enough to squeeze out the round and keep Mack alive for another round. Oh, counters out, burst out of the Behemoth Typhoon, wanted no part of that big damage that you know Gold Lewis was going to be bringing.
One.
He backdashes the Behemoth Typhoon, not able to punish it. He said projectile. I got a gun. I can do that too. The PRC, the last thing you need is Gold Lewis doing PRC damage. Boom! Look at the bombo, the combo, the C-combo! Oh, Lord!
Stop all that. Quick elbow.
And, the DB keeps him alive at the last second. Oh, my God! But the gun, police! Upward tick in gun violence, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey,
police.
Money though, Mack. DM me your Cash App or PayPal, whichever one you prefer. DM me.
What a round. All right. With that being said, guys, we have officially got our grand finals set. And not only do we have our grand finals set, we have a super competitor in the grand finals. He has fought his way all the way here. My boy Kanji. One more set versus Justin K. Shiesty, that nigga, whatever again you want to call him. He is here in the grand finals trying to ensure that you have to call him champion. Who's doing it? Who's taking this? Will it be Kanji? Will it be Justin? Whoever's taking it, they're taking home more than $200 tonight. Second place is also going to be taking home some money, right? So guys, this is the one. This is the one to get excited about. This is the one that we've all been waiting for. We are going to crown our first ever Raw Super Guilty Gear champion, and I could not be more happy. I know you can hear it in my voice. I'm fucking hyped. We've been planning this for a very long time. Free, how you feeling?
I am super excited, bro. We have been through the wire with this tournament. A lot has been going on. The fights have been violent. The hands have been thrown. I'm ready to crown our first champion.
Ready to crown our first champion. With that being said, Kanji versus Justin. It is time. Let's swap this out. And Justin, this is grand finals, everybody. It is that time. And let me just make sure that we're okay. Grand finals, baby. And the game is started. Kanji starting pretty fast. This should be a hell of a match. Look at, was that a just guard on that Behemoth Typhoon to get the punish? Catches him in the air with it. Tries to shoot a projectile of his own, doesn't get it. Justin on top of that with his projectile. Ooh, the shoulder immediately stuffing that dust. Yo, Justin been talking about how he don't want this all tournament. He been saying, somebody get the fuck rid of Kanji. Please, please. Nope, Kanji is here, standing in front of you. Are you ready? The Thunderbird startup is pretty slow and it can be caught. Welcome in, welcome in. This is grand finals of Raw Supers until proven innocent. We have Super Kanji versus Justin. And this is grand finals. It's been a hell of a night so far.
And there's the first one.
The first match.
First match.
Duel 2.
Yeah, Kanji got to win like 6. He has to reset the bracket and then win again.
Yes.
You got to win 6 of these. Wow.
Justin only has to win 3. He has to win 1 set and he can take this dub. So yeah, Gold Lewis, Kanji, he's fighting an uphill battle. And Gold Lewis, you know, a lot of people will say that Gold Lewis is a character that fights an uphill battle anyway. Not generally a character that's regarded as one of the best characters on the roster. But when you see Kanji play, you maybe start to rethink that and what Gold Lewis is capable of. Oh, but he misses that, unfortunately, not the punish that he wanted, but he does take the round.
Duel 3. Let's rock.
Ooh.
Yeah, Justin is really out here right now. He has learned from watching Mack.
People saw him at first, but it was like, he's trash, but he's really not. Like, at the fuck all, he's pretty good, honestly. He has a lot of tools, and he kind of makes you think about playing the game differently. Guarding is not the answer against him, so defense is not really where you want to be.
Pressure with him, bro. You can't guard or that chip damage is just as much as a heavy slash almost.
Woo! Would you look at that? Justin taking the first match of the set. Letting Kanji know that, yo, you've been putting in a lot of work against everybody in this tournament. Your losers run has been damn impressive, but so has my winners run, please know. And I've earned this spot. So how is my boy going to respond? What does Kanji do? This is, like I said, like we've been saying, first 2-3. Normal grand finals, not shins just yet. So let's see. Kiss buff, but silent as to not break his concentration. That's very important. I like that. Starts out with the Behemoth Typhoon and actually whiffs. Justin doesn't get a full punish, but does put him in shock state. Still here. Fighting from behind because of just a couple of hits. Big damage for Gold. Bursting out of that counter, wanting no part of that. The gun comes out.
Ooh, nice. Double projectile momentum kick.
Man, I love those RC tricks that my man has with that air Behemoth Typhoon. Whether it's a BRC or a PRC, he's sending his big ass flying across the map for some offense. I like that. Oof. A very controlled fight here. Great to duck that projectile. Wow.
That's it?
I think that is it. What a duck projectile there from Kanji.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
Didn't land a solid hit on just yet. He's 45%. Man, look at Justin's been guarding, but he's just taking hits. Unfortunately, he gets hit there. A trade. Run up throw. I told you, Kai players, they only want one thing. Look, run up throw. It's disgusting. Y'all Kai players are some goddamn degenerates, I'm telling you. Just run up and throw a nigga, always.
Oh, there you go, big body ass.
All right, they both have some meter here. Oh, and Justin's gonna use it to the fullest extent. Unfortunately, Gold got caught with the stun edge. That was all it took. Ooh, DP, he said, fuck that Behemoth Typhoon. Ooh, DP after making him whiff one. That's what you gotta do. You gotta whiff it. And that's what I was saying with Mack we wanted for the last round. When he's missing that Behemoth Typhoon, you gotta do something to take advantage of that moment. Alright, he has a burst though, and he's used it, but he expected it, jump canceled into it, and caught the burst bait. Kanji, that was very, very impressive. Making sure that he's watching his opponent's resources.
1-1.
We are 1-1, that's right. I got the feeling that this is gonna be a set.
they going at it, bro.
Yeah, I got the feeling that they about to put on a show worthy of grand finals. Right? So let's see what's up. You guys can go ahead and get started again whenever you are ready. I believe we have the same sides. Yes. Kanji on the left, Justin on the right. I didn't understand that, Mac. Like, Geese is such a KOF staple. It's weird that he's not in the game off rip, especially for him to be in like Tekken and whatnot. But I think it's the same thing as biking. Like, you know the character is so popular that don't put him in the main game, put him in the DLC so that people have to buy the DLC to get the most popular character. That's exactly what they did with biking.
You know who is in KOF though, bro?
Who is in KOF?
Shermy with all that ass.
Shermy with the fadas?
With the fadas ass.
The fadas. All right. And this next round has gone ahead and started. I'm sorry, we got distracted talking about Shermy. The gun is out.
He's shooting it.
Kanji's fighting from behind. Wow, the clash on the DP. Who would have thought?
Right? Counter and oh. Come on, Kanji. Don't let him sneeze on you, bro. And you let him sneeze, bro. Sure. Oh,
you can't be letting people sneeze on you in 2022. That's how you get the Rona. You gotta be careful. Gotta be careful. Can't let people sneeze on you in 2022. Those projectiles are putting in work. Man. Oh, a perfectly timed DP.
Okay.
And he's looking to pressure Kanji himself. Kanji actually catches that jump in approach. Ooh, look at the RC there to ensure that he gets the wall break. And Kanji goes ahead, takes that.
Duel 3. Let's rock.
Counter.
Oof.
Ooh, caught it. Not that time, no.
Look, knock, and he's going for that dust, and you're gonna let him get it. Kanji chooses not to use his burst there. I guess that would have been the expected thing, and he might not have gotten what he wanted. He uses it right after as he touches the ground. Very, very smart from Kanji there. PRC after the Behemoth Typhoon to keep up his pressure. He opens him up a little bit, but doesn't get what he wants in the DP from the wake up for Shiesty, and he is looking to take this match of the set. And it is 2-1. Justin, that means that we are tournament point.
One more if Justin can take this.
One more and Justin can take this. Let's see what's happening. We've been going since 7 p.m. Do you understand that? Like 7 sharp pretty much we started this tournament. And it is now midnight. We've been going this entire time. Yeah, you started at 6 with your pre-show stream. So like this has been a time. Neji in here rooting on Justin.
Straight for 6 hours. It's a shift.
This has definitely been a shift.
But we are nearing the end of it.
And this time the kiss buff is loud. Y'all see it. Kanji with his back against the wall. Weather saying Kanji got the Black Air Forces on. Black Air Force energy, do-rag activity. That's what we want out of this tournament. And Kanji has been bringing it the entire time. He needs to continue to bring it here in this last match of the tournament. Well, hopefully it's not the last match of the tournament. He needs to bring it so it won't be. That was a great 2K. Oh, look at the nooch. Look at the nooch being played. Unfortunately, he doesn't convert off of the air counter. So hard to get those sometimes. YRC. Oh, and catches him with a counter Behemoth Typhoon. The wake up DP, though, it's been so often that he's caught that he's got meter now, too. He's got meter now, too. Very worried about the projectile. Wake up DP again. BRC. Paps. And we are one round away from this tournament being over. The 6P starts the round very, very strong. Run up throw like all Kai mains do. You niggas is disgusting. Here we go. Oh, the PRC. Justin looking to bring this home to put this away. Let's go. A big counter there from Kanji. Baits out the DP. Wow, what an interaction there. Whoa. That was even hard to look at. Oh, man, and just knocking. And that is it. Justin goes ahead and takes that. We have a champion, ladies and gentlemen.
Holy shit.
That was the tournament. GG's. Congratulations to Justin K, Just Inc, Shiesty, that nigga, whatever you want to call him.
Whatever you want to call
yourself. Make sure that you call him the champ, baby. Whatever you call him.
Post in the chat, please, everybody, for our champion, please.
Yes. You love to see it. Some emotes in the chat for our guys. Show them some love. Emotes, guys. Yep. Emotes. Show us the energy. Guys, so with that being said, we're going to need Justin to give us your Cash App information, my boy Free, as well as Kanji, because Kanji took second place. Kanji, do not hang your head, sir, because you did absolutely amazing. And Kanji is one of our youngest competitors, one of our youngest super members. His future is so incredibly bright, and I'm glad that he has come and joined up with Raw Super for the time being, right? And we're going to support him and all he does in this fighting game FGC shit, these tournaments. We're going to support him as best we can going forward. We're so proud of his efforts. But Justin K, the Hyugas, man, they got a long legacy of this shit. They win tournaments. This is what they do. Right? Shout out Neji. This is what they do. They win tournaments. Thank y'all so much for hosting this tourney. Man, thank y'all. Kanji went so hard, man. Kanji did. We are so proud of Kanji. Guys, this was absolutely amazing. Can you check the pot one final time and make sure that 422 is the final prize pool amount? And once we have that final prize pool amount, we'll announce. You'll be DMing Free. Kanji started from the bottom, pulled his way out of losers bracket all the way to grand finals. Absolutely amazing. Thank y'all for commentating and putting this together. No, thank y'all, man. We are on the other side of it, guys. The other side of it now. We had international competitors, people from Mexico, people from Canada, people from the Netherlands. We had so many people from all different communities, the Hugas, Raw Super. Of course, we had people that were representing my city. It's been a fun time. Oh, look, and we got one more follow. Thank you, everybody. Very much appreciate you. Free is just checking that one last time, and then we're going to let y'all know what's up, and then we're going to find somebody to show some love to, right? Because I always say it, and I'm going to say it again. Anytime you get love, when you are shown love, if love is given to you, then it is absolutely important. It is imperative that you give love back. We show love we show love to those who have shown love to us. SFTH, sent for the homies. That's the energy that we keep around here. Please be aware. And I know y'all keep that energy. I see that energy as y'all move forward, as y'all be in the chat, as y'all talk, as y'all support. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. This was absolutely amazing. And let's go ahead and check where we're going to send this to.
I'm so tired.
I can tell. I can definitely tell.
We went through the ringer for this. Appreciate everybody that pulled up, showed up, and showed out. The chat was crazy. The donations insane. The fights. Thank you. Everybody.
I'd love Infamous to commentate on some Tekken. That would be great. All right.
Ooh.
So did you get that? Did you